Yeah, I got a show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
So we got Santa Claus here. Yeah, he's a First Amendment auditor. Well, yeah, he's got to sign trans women or men, and that's a fact, right?
That's a fact,
And I guess he's
right? That's not opinion. That's a fact.
Yeah, so I guess he's wearing this Santa Claus outfit because he doesn't want to get attacked. Who's going to attack Santa?
Well, he did this 2 months ago. I think he did this during Christmas.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, too, this is going to protect me. Nobody's going to beat up Santa.
It's Christmas time. Santa Claus is out there with that sign. Should be safe.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. He's telling people Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Give him love.
Yeah.
Why are you staying out here with that sign?
Woo. No.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Why are you staying out here with that sign?
I'm just spreading the truth.
What's the truth about that?
Well, what's false about it?
Okay, now that looks like a chick who's living a life as a guy.
That's a trans man.
Yeah.
Well, you tell me.
Well, it's not false to me. Are you saying it's not real?
What makes a trans woman a man?
They're male. A man is an adult human male.
And what makes a trans woman not an adult female?
No, male. A woman is a female. They're not women.
How so? They say so.
Well, just because someone says so doesn't mean it's true.
So, what makes you Santa Claus then?
I'm not.
Nobody said.
Then why are you dressed up like him?
Because I like Santa Claus. It's funny. What about this? How are they women?
Because they say so.
I don't believe them. We don't have to believe them. Just because someone says something doesn't mean we have to believe it. It's not real. If I say I'm Santa Claus, doesn't mean I'm Santa Claus. All right?
That's why he would have Santa Claus.
Then what are you going to do about the child that comes out here and wondering that you're Santa Claus?
I don't know. Who cares? What's wrong with
So
that?
then what's wrong with them? What's wrong with trans women saying that they're women?
So you're saying they're pretending that they're women just like Santa Claus? Like I'm pretending I'm Santa Claus?
At the end of the day, you're not going to be able to tell.
Oh, you can tell. Oh, we can tell.
Can you?
Yeah. We can tell from a mile away.
Are you sure?
Most of the time, yeah. But it's just
They mean
because
3 signs.
if they deceive me, doesn't mean it's real still. It just means they're deceiving people.
Give me 3 signs that tell them that they're actually men.
What?
Give me 3 signs that trans women are actually men that you can see from a mile away, supposedly.
You can tell by their shoulders, their jaw structure,
Okay.
a lot of times their height, their voice.
What about one of the Olympics that have broader shoulders than a supposed cis woman?
Wait, what?
What about women in the Olympics that have broader shoulders than cis women?
Well, it's still a woman is a female.
And what makes trans women not female?
Some women have broad shoulders. Some women have big jaws.
And
Some
what
women
about
are
a trans
tall,
woman?
but they're male. And that's what makes them men.
So if a cis woman has broad shoulders and a bigger jaw than usual, that makes her a trans woman?
It makes her a female with broad shoulders and big jaw.
Then what makes trans women any different?
They're male.
Okay.
And most of them have a penis. But they shouldn't be in the girls' bathroom. They shouldn't be in girls' sports. They shouldn't have anything to do with women's single-sex spaces.
But would you be able to tell?
What about what I just said? Who cares if you could tell?
But what if you tell wrong? What if it's just a cis woman with broad shoulders?
Okay, that's a woman. That's a cis. What is a cis woman?
A woman who is assigned female at birth.
That's a woman.
Wow.
It's just a woman. It's not a cis woman.
A cis woman.
You're a woman.
The only
How so?
time
I can tell.
How so? How do you know what's in my
Hips.
pants?
Your hips. Yeah.
I can just tell you're female.
Your voice.
But
Then you're a woman. By your logic.
okay,
I
sure,
can tell.
sure, but you shouldn't be in the men's bathroom, and I shouldn't be in the girls' bathroom. You know.
Then by your logic, you should be in the men's bathroom because I can tell that you're a woman.
What? She's so disingenuous. Hey, pause it for a moment, Keith. Now, this trans man, now she understands and feels what we feel. You throwing this down our throats. Now you see it from my point of view, from my perspective.
Yeah.
You're trying to live your life as a trans man, and then you have somebody that opposes you. I'm gonna throw it in your face.
Yeah.
Stop being hateful during the holiday season when people are
I'm not being
distracting
hateful.
people.
I'm
Yes,
not
you
being
are.
hateful. I'm not
Go
being
home.
hateful.
You are
This is
just
my
being
home.
hateful.
I'm
This is
homeless.
not your home.
I'm homeless.
Then go inside. There's resources there that tells
You want me
where
to
go.
bring this inside?
I do not want you to bring that inside because they
Well,
will
then
take you straight
why
out.
are you telling me to go inside then?
Because you're going to get. Because if you go inside and bring that with you, when you can just leave that out here, there's no reason for you to spread hate during the holiday
It's
season.
not hate.
That is not what the
It's the
holiday
truth.
season is about.
It's the truth. It's not
Literally.
hate. It's the
Listen
truth.
to the people. Listen to the people.
No.
No one wants to hear. Get
Oh,
home.
no,
Go
people
home.
told no.
I know you have a car.
No. Why, don't tell me
Get
what to
home.
do. Why don't you go inside and get the hell away from me?
You should. Because
Stop yelling at me. Get away from me.
You are disturbing the peace with that sign.
No, I'm not. You're disturbing my peace. I was calm and
the
peaceful,
peace.
and you
The
started
public
yelling
peace.
at me.
The public peace.
No,
because
look,
this is
everyone's
the public
fine.
Area.
You're the only one
Because
yelling.
there's barely anyone around here.
De-escalate. Go away. Have a nice day. You're done.
But
Hello,
you hear
Merry
that,
Christmas.
But you hear that other woman go home?
Yeah.
See,
Women support this.
Yeah, they do. This is why it's went as far as it has. It's because women support it.
That is not in the holiday
See, look-
spirit.
look at how
That is not
disturbed
in
he
the
is.
spirit. Because that's an older generation.
Oh, because he's an older gentleman? What are you talking about?
That is all I'm asking for. People do not want you here. People are
No,
literally
people do
asking-
want me here. People told me to come here. That's why I'm here.
Who told you to come here then?
A lot of people, like 100 people.
Can you
So-
show me though?
I'm gonna be here anyway, whether or not people
Well,
want me
let
here.
it be known that people do not want you here. There are others who do not want you here that are disagree with what you are saying, that disagree with the supposed.
Cool. I disagree
truth
with
that
what
you're
you're saying. I'm not telling you to not be here. I was just telling you to go away because
Right.
you started yelling at me.
Right.
But you are spreading a hateful truth.
No, I'm not.
That is
A hateful truth?
That is.
Are you kidding me?
She said
So
there's
what's
a
the
hateful
truth? What are they?
Trans women are women.
And you
as
said
you
because they say they are. Right?
Well, you say you are a man. What makes you a
No,
man?
do I have to believe what they say?
Then I don't have to believe that you are a man.
Do I have to believe what a trans woman says?
Well, if you don't have to believe what a trans woman says,
Merry
I don't
Christmas.
have to believe what you are saying. That you are a
You,
man.
you can't answer anything. So
You don't have to believe what they're saying, but that means I don't have to.
I don't have to
you're a
believe
man.
what they're saying, and I don't. And that's why I'm holding the sign.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can shove it on other people's faces.
I wasn't. You came up to me.
You are holding it.
I'm on a
up
public
to other
sidewalk.
people.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
Then
Every-
I also have the right to come up to you and disagree
Okay,
with your
well,
truth.
I just wouldn't. I
It's supposed
appreciate
to
if
be
you
true.
wouldn't yell at me. That's all.
I am not yelling at you,
I know. Well, thanks for stopping.
and you're recording.
Yeah, everything goes on the internet forever.
Yeah, and people will forever know that you are.
I know.
a
I'm
disrespectful
I'm
person,
proud of knowing the
that you
truth.
Always spread hate.
I'm not afraid of
lies.
people like you who come up and yell in our faces. I'll
Yell
still
in
hold
your
it up. You did.
Hey, Kiki,
I am not yelling in your face.
So when we call it out, is hate. But when you push this on our kids, that's not hate.
No, I try not to make.
These people are communist dictators.
I'm
You
certainly
were.
talking
You
to
did.
I'm certainly
And you
talking
can't-
to you.
yeah.
You
Our
are in
lives
kindergarten,
evolve around
because only
them.
kindergarten would
Yeah.
spread this truth.
Okay. So would you argue with a kindergartner forever? Why don't
No.
you just go back to what you were doing?
No, because a kindergartner would not stand for this. A
They would
kindergarten-
believe what some man says?
what the man says.
Yeah. Of course they would. They're kindergartners. Kindergartners believe anything. They believe in Santa Claus. Doesn't mean it's real.
Left the speechless.
No one deserves this hate during the holiday spirit.
It's
when
not
they
hate.
are-
No one deserves to deal with all this crap. All this nonsense. Like I was peacefully standing here and you were like almost frothing at the mouth at me.
I am not frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, you were.
Okay. How am I frothing at the mouth?
You were.
So were you?
Just-
By your logic.
You should just
By
go
your
do what
logic.
you're doing.
Because I won't allow someone like you to spread hate. Someone that is meant to spread joy and
Hello.
happiness.
Merry
and
Christmas.
peace.
Merry Christmas.
Other woman.
What do you think?
XX is not the same as XY.
Yeah, woman is an adult human female. End of story.
Then what about X, Y,
So
Y?
is she being hateful?
You know what? You can't change your DNA.
Absolutely.
You're not going to be able to tell it anyways.
Is that your argument? People deceiving other people is okay?
That white woman was wired.
And a
You
woman
can't
is a
change your
costume?
DNA.
Like Santa Claus is?
Gender in general is a costume,
What's gender?
a social construct.
Did she call him?
Just,
That's why we making sure you good.
thank you.
Oh, you good.
No, she was yelling at me, so I'm
I mean,
all right.
Can you blame them? I mean,
Well, what's wrong about this?
there's
Hey,
still
Kate,
people at the end
so
of the day.
when
I know,
So,
absolutely.
I mean, what you
Absolutely.
But
It's
this
okay for them to
message
be
ain't
mad, but we can't be
respectful
mad.
Why
at
not?
all.
How-
'Cause you're
Well,
basically.
Do you understand like what I'm trying to say though?
Do I want to? Honestly,
You should. If you're
Because-
already assuming things about me,
because
maybe you should know what I'm actually trying to say.
what
I'm
do you
just
know?
saying a man is an adult human male. Okay, a male. A man says it's three things: the species, the age, and the sex. That's what a man is. An adult human male. If you decided to dress up how you think a woman dresses
Why you say
and said
what
you're a
for?
woman, you're still a man. That's what I'm trying to say.
But if that person chooses to do whatever they want with their life, it's their choice. And
Yeah, as long as it
they-
doesn't interfere with other people, right?
So
Right?
their existence is interfering with you in any way.
Well,
shape,
it
form, or manner.
interferes with women and girls.
But does it interfere
How
with
does it
you?
Well,
interfere with
it
that?
doesn't have
Does
to be.
it interfere with
Let me
you?
answer you.
I'm just asking you that.
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Let me answer. Because it interferes with women and girls, which a lot of them I know, and I'm really close to. It bothers me. Okay.
How does it end for me as a
But
woman?
it may bother you, but is it really affecting you?
It did,
In
yeah.
any way?
Yeah, yeah.
It makes so. How does it make? How
Yeah,
does it affect you?
So, little girls don't want boys in their bathroom at school, right? And I see them talk about it to the school board, the council and stuff. And they are really upset about boys going in their bathroom, and adults are allowing that to happen, and that upsets me.
Okay.
That's one of the things.
Can
Are
you name
there
any
little-
cases where this happens?
All over the
They
country.
act like this
Are
don't
there not-
exist.
All over
Any
the
national
country.
cases?
Are there not
I'm
other?
not-
Are there not other like bathroom facilities for other people to use, or is it just?
Not
There
re-
should be non-binary
Yeah,
bathrooms
there are.
if that's the case, so that people who are non-gender
Perhaps,
bathrooms in schools.
but
There
right
are.
now-
My sister's
Yeah,
a
but
But right
teacher.
now they're making the girls' bathroom basically the men's and the girls,
That's
the,
not
the,
true.
the men
My
and a
sister's
woman bathroom.
Teacher, and they have non-gender bathrooms for situations like these for those children.
Okay.
kids, so that they can be protected
Well,
and safe.
the girls I'm talking about, they're not lying. They're
I'm
not.
not calling
we're
those
not-
girls
so-
liars. I don't know
But,
their
but
experience.
I want to get back
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the original topic of how does the existence of a trans person affect you and your life?
It doesn't matter. Just because it doesn't affect him personally,
Yeah.
doesn't mean he can't stand up for girls
Yeah.
and women that don't
Right.
want this going on in their
He's
in
standing
women's
up.
spaces. Yeah.
They pretty much saying it doesn't affect you, so
So-
you shouldn't have any opinions on the topic. But he's standing
Minus
up for
the fact
women.
that it
Oh,
makes the women in your life that you know uncomfortable.
there
How
are-
does it affect
yeah, yeah.
you as a man?
Yeah, there are certain laws that have been passed that make
man,
it
black people,
discrimination to call someone
Oh,
what they say they're not. Like, say you transition to a woman, and you're like, you got to call me a woman at work or at a school or something, and I say, no, I don't. You're a man. Yeah, I can get arrested for that. I can get fired for that
And I
now.
understand that. But
That's unfair. That's
but-
against freedom of
But if you
speech.
take the rules
know?
out and do the one thing that everyone should be doing at the end of the day, which is respecting them, if somebody respectfully says, I would prefer you to call me this and not that, as another person, you should just respect what they want.
But what if I
and
don't
let
want
it be
to?
that, because at
Then
the
don't
end of the
interact
day,
with them. Leave them alone.
exactly, because at the end of the
Well,
day,
a
you
lot
don't
of
have to
times you
interact
have
with them.
to. Like I'm talking about in
You
public.
don't have to interact with
in-
them
at
majority
work.
of the time, but at the same time, whatever they
Okay.
want to be, whether you want to respect it or not, they
Yeah.
have the right to be whomever they want to be. Just like you have the right to be out here with this sign,
Yeah.
they have the right to be and be respected as what they want to be. Point blank.
Well, I
period.
don't have to call them what they say they want me to call them. That's
Then
what I'm saying.
Whatever name they want to go by, call them by the name. If you don't feel comfortable calling a
No.
man or woman, whatever name they want
Yeah.
you prefer to be called, just call them by that and leave it at that.
That's Star Wars.
I have friends, I have family members, I have former classmates who have transitioned and have.
Yeah.
It's hard on them, just like having this conversation is hard. It's harder
Yeah.
for them because they have to.
See, that's a simple fix, but that's
Deal
not
with it
going to stop
daily.
men. That's common sense. That's not going to stop men competing against females. That's not going to stop men from going in women's bathrooms.
And they don't need something like this just randomly when they're somewhere that's supposed to be just calm, peaceful, relaxing.
Yeah.
It's just making them uncomfortable. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable anywhere at any time. And this isn't one of those situations where it's like, oh, it may be a little uncomfortable, but it's kind of forced because it's always there. This isn't always here. I'm not
so
saying you don't have the right
Yeah.
to say how you feel and speak out about it, but making
Well-
people uncomfortable like this, and then you're dressed up as Santa with it, is like
Who?
you're throwing out multiple mixed signals.
Well, I've had a lot of people come by and give me thumbs up and tell me thank you and stuff.
and
So,
those people, fine. We're not even talking about those people. 'Cause
These
Well, why
people
do I
throwing
have
out
to-
mixed signals.
why do I like?
But
What do you want me to do?
To get lost?
Well,
Well, the people
actually,
that go
I'm confused about this one thing. What is gender?
The construct.
No, what is gender?
exactly what they said. It's a contract.
Okay, so
He said-
why
he
do
said.
why do I care if a man says he's a woman? Why do I have to
You
believe
should.
him? She said I have to believe him.
Okay, but why do you
If-
care
if-
either way?
Well, because
Just talking, just
What do you
thinking in
do?
circles.
The guys, yeah.
Okay. Let him identify as whatever he wants to be.
Because-
And
okay,
if
I
it
don't have
has
to
be
believe
that,
it. I don't have to believe it.
Just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it's not true. Like Santa Claus, for example.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Santa isn't real. People still believe in it.
I know. There's
Oh my
a reason why.
gosh. You making him or her look stupid. Only people believe in Santa Claus is little kids.
Dress as Santa
Which is
because I'm not really Santa, even though I'm dressed like Santa.
So
Santa's a costume, not a gender.
Santa is something
So,
made up
What's
to
the
keep children to do right in order to be rewarded at the end of the year.
so what's a
That-
woman
that-
gender?
You know
What
they
is
trying
that?
to do?
Anybody's
They're trying to
gender
make
is
them walk away.
whatever
Yeah.
they want to be at the end of the day.
What's a woman? What's the word
A
mean?
woman is whatever she wants to be.
No. With what is it? Isn't a woman a female?
These
The
people
thing
don't even
is,
know
like-
what
Well, basically,
he knows what it is. He
do
can't explain
women
what
have
it is.
penises?
You're also saying when it comes to women, what is it? It's not an it, it's a person.
There are also people
Okay.
who are born intersex, which means they are born with both genders at birth. So how
What does that mean?
Intersex means they're born
No,
with
but-
they're born with a male genitalia and female genitalia.
Yeah, so,
So okay,
with-
let me respond to that. So they can produce both a sperm and an egg.
Yes.
They'll really?
Yes. It's called intersex. It's
They can
made-
produce a sperm and an egg.
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
It's
That's
all
that's
intersex.
interesting.
Yes.
been proven.
There are people who are born
It's-
with that, and then they have to make a decision which one they want to live.
So-
and then sometimes it's decided for them at birth, and sometimes they just choose later
So
on.
intersex is a diagnosable condition.
It's not a condition. That's
So
how
what
they're
what is
born.
it?
It's just how they're born.
It is how they're born.
So they can technically
condition.
impregnate themselves.
No.
Well, they produce a sperm and an egg.
I'm not having this conversation. We're late for the movies. Are you ready? Are you good?
Yeah.
Why don't you want to talk about people who
Because we're late
have
for
both a
movie,
sperm and an
this
egg?
is
We-
now
we
long
have-
our time, and
we
I'm gonna
have
go-
things-
Well, you said it was
has a
proven.
sperm and an egg.
I got it.
You said it was proven that they can
What I'm-
produce a
I'm-
sperm
I'm-
and an egg.
I'm going. First of all, she said it. I agreed. At the end of the day,
That's
for
a
one, I
that's a pretty
clearly
extraordinary
see,
claim.
Like
It's
you
not
were a
a
little
claim. It's on
uncomfortable.
the internet.
So that's
It's
why we
researched.
stopped.
It's
and we were making
medical.
sure
It's
you were-
biological.
So
This is insane.
Intersex-
It's okay for them to be uncomfortable, but it's not okay for us to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're conflating being trans with intersex. Intersex is how you were born. You're born with ambiguous genitalia. You got
Yeah.
like a little bit of female, you got a little bit of male.
Yeah.
And then that's the only time a doctor will assign the gender.
Yeah.
That's the only time they assign gender. Because they just flip a coin. They're like, I don't know what the hell it is. Right? But
Right.
they're conflating that with being trans, which is an
Yeah.
ideology.
Right.
And she said it's not a condition. That's how they're born. You can have a condition the way you were born. It just
Right. Right.
I'm sorry.
So there are
you want
people
to-
walking around
It
that
is
make
not a
both a
problem.
sperm and an egg.
But at the
If
end
you
of the
want to
day,
Google it and find out more information for yourself, you're more than welcome to. I'm not a
That's not
doctor.
possible.
I do work at a hospital.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I'm not here to have this debate.
He
You
works
work
at
at
a
a hospital and you say that
I'm not
people
doing
can
this
have a
with you.
sperm and an egg.
I'm not doing this. With
That's really interesting.
I'm not doing this. With you. Let's
Blake,
leave, 'cause
are you
Oh my
good?
God.
I'm fine.
Okay.
'cause
I've
you're
never
welcome
heard of
to-
that.
You're
I'm
more
gonna
than
look that
welcome
up.
to Google it. You're more
I'm gonna Google that. That's really interesting.
You know more. You know more about
You
intersex people.
Merry Christmas.
Enjoy your movie. I hope someday the hate in your heart will finally be
Merry
gone.
Christmas.
I'm done.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, both of
Say,
us.
can I take a pic?
He hates people.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
She's standing in the picture. I mean, she's trying to cover up the sign.
Why do you think he hates me?
Do trans women bother you in any way, shape, or form?
Just leave. Yeah, they trying to make him leave. Yeah.
You have a nice day. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, I'm done watching this. These people, man.
These people, 96% clip. The average black person votes for this. Believe, you know. It's like these people never evolved. And